up, class? My name is Karen Patrick. And my speech is about the history of football. The creator was Walter Camp, and he created the alternate rules of rugby, which is called football now these days. And he created the model. He created the model of football from back then, from the 19th century, and he created how many people could be on the field, and how many in the rules like quarterbacks and wide receivers. He created all that, and he created the rules of like having refs and touchdowns and touchbacks and all different type of rules from the 19th centuries to now to 2024. But the actual person who made actual size football was William Gilbert. He created it in London, and he is the first person to create the rubber inflated bladder ball, which is now called a football these days. The history of football is the American football involved from the sports of rugby and soccer. It was first initiated as soccer and football and like British, and it is a sport which to compete against two different teams to see who can win, with 11 different people on the offensive side of the ball and the defense side of the ball. And back then in the 19th century, it was called football. This was known as soccer, and they were using a round oval ball. As through the years that they kept going, they made it as a spear with like lines and like 4 stripes on it, and they started throwing them. But back then it was like a round ball, so they was using that as soccer. So as in football right now, you use a football to run the ball, but back then in the 19th century, it was an oval ball, but you still could run, and you could also kick the ball. And yeah, this was organized in Britain in the 19th centuries, and it was called actually a fork football, and it had been played for many of these years, and it still has continued to progress through these years. These are facts about the history of football. It quickly gained popularity and spread it across the world, and it became one of the most beloved sports globally. Football has since evolved in different styles of play, and famous players like Tom Brady, Odell Beckham Jr., Nick Chubb, Baker Mayfield, all these great celebrities came from college like OU and Alabama, and it creates unforgettable moments on and off the field. It creates bonds and family, and you can meet new people from different colleges and different teams and older guys. And the Football Association was formed in 1863, and they established the first set of rules for the game. From there, the football gained popularity and spread across the world, becoming the first popular sport globally. This new generation isn't like the old generation. In the old generation, they never had pads or helmets or like shoulder or like pants and cleats. In the 19th century, they was just enclosed and like a bare helmet, and they just used the oval ball just to run through contact. Although people could get injured, but it was just still part of the rules back then. But now this new generation, there's more protection, there's new technology, and it's different, and they're adapted to different positions and playing styles. This new generation, it's exciting with achievements and technology. Like I said, training methods, players are faster now than back then. They have trainers, they run track. Back then there wasn't really a track in the 19th centuries. I don't think track was even a subject here. So, and this is when this new generation, they brought in referees to tell the players that either they're hitting too hard, something they did wrong, and if they did it wrong, it was either like a 15-yard penalty or a 20-yard penalty, like a pass interference. A pass interference is when somebody tackles somebody without even having the ball, and people could get ejected for either hitting people too hard. And the technology has also made a big impact with the use of data analyzing and the video analysts to enhance performance and strategy. And it is exciting. It's an exciting time to witness the evolution of the beautiful game that's been going on from 19th centuries till today. College football. College football is a big deal in the United States. It's probably the most popular thing going on right now, above NFL. Me personally, I think college is the best football ever. It's a sport played by teams representing colleges and universities. The game are filled with excitement and high in school spirit. College football has a rich history and is known for its passionate fans. College football is an amazing atmosphere, and it has like great teams like Alabama, Clemson, and Texas, which are known best in Texas right now. And some of the most famous college football programs include, like I said, Alabama, Ohio State, which are the top 10 teams right now. And they can also compete for a national championship and like Cotton Bowl and different kind of achievements that people can achieve to go to the NFL. And it's thrilling and a competitive sport that brings together students, alumni, and fans from all over the country. The pros, which is the NFL or the National Football League, is premier professional American football league in the United States. It's made of 32 teams. And divided into two conferences. The National Football Conference is the NFC and the AFC. The NFL season kicks off in September every year, and with the Super Bowl, it's a big deal. It's from two teams from the two different conferences. They're going against each other for a big game, and they have multiple Super Bowls. Like Super Bowl 50 is when the Chiefs win against the 49ers and the Chiefs won. The league is known for its incredible athletes, passionate fan base, and thrilling games, and it's a great way to enjoy exciting football. The NFL is a popular sport as well, but not better than the college football atmosphere. It's just a big atmosphere and a bigger fan base. Thank y'all.